Hi, I'm Emily. I'm 39 years old and I've got a small family of just one child. He's 10 years old and can't actually have any more kids because of the journey I've been through with cancer. I'm on tablets that makes it difficult, or deformities with children, so I'd have to come off those tablets for me to choose to have another child. So it was a really hard decision for me, actually. I was 31 years old when I was diagnosed, and my son was only 3. At that point, I always wanted to have 2 kids, and that option was taken away from me. And within diagnosis to treatment, I had 2 weeks, so straight in. And so I had no time. So it took me a long time to come to terms with it, but I'm very happy now that I've making the decision to be here for my son rather than be here for a child that I may not ever have. Yes, that's kind of my journey. I have a partner. We've been engaged for like 9 years. Not yet married. One day we may be, but it's not really a priority to us now. I've been a geologist for 16, 17 years. Went through uni, Bachelor of Science, and into majoring in geology, and then worked in the mines. That's where I met my partner, Michael, and yeah, we lived that life for a while until I fell pregnant, and then I moved away from site-based work, but now I do resource estimation, work from home. If I fall pregnant, I have increased estrogen in my body, which the cancer was HER2 positive, so high risk. So my oncologist calls me a high-risk patient, and so it just wasn't worth the risk. So we've just moved up to the coast, actually. Being in the sun, I sort of noticed that my skin, I was just struggling with my skin, and I was actually struggling with how I felt about myself. And so Wednesdays I have the day off, and I decided that I should treat myself to a facial. So actually it was a Google search. So I was fortunate there was an appointment that day in an hour after my search, and so I took the appointment and came along. So I don't really do facials. I used to get eyelash extensions and eyebrow stuff, and I kind of just stopped doing that, and I realised I just wanted to do something for me rather than sort of physically what my appearance was like. And so I decided to treat myself to this facial that I've never had before. And the staff were so lovely and so welcoming, and I just felt really comfortable here. And yeah, it exceeded my expectations, actually, so it was really lovely. Yeah, I'm actually going through the Morpheus8 treatment, and I'm using iSClinical products in my home care routine, so morning and evening, and it is fabulous. I'm actually loving how it feels on my skin. Yes, I feel very fortunate to have the opportunity to be able to use iSClinical. I'm also doing iSClinical treatments as well in between my Morpheus8 treatments. I really didn't like the pigmentation issues I've got on my forehead, and I have like a complexion issue, like what I felt like a complexion issue, and so I really just wanted to come in and get some advice because I don't really understand it myself. So I want to get some advice on what I could do. And we came up with a plan for me to improve what my concerns were, which was the pigmentation issue. So I was really surprised at the product range, iSClinical, that it was tailored to people going through cancer treatment and allowing people who are going through treatment or have been through treatment to be able to continue using these products on their skin so that they can actually feel better about themselves. I mean, one thing for me, I used to wear makeup all the time, and since using these products, I actually don't wear makeup much at all, if at all, during the week, maybe if I go out on the weekend. But yeah, so it's actually changed how I feel about myself and more confident in myself.